Hey everybody. Um, have terrible news. Uh, Firstly, in doing the episodes that I have done, uh, I had done the fourth episode of Silent Hill for the Room, and I decided to premiere it online, like on YouTube for everyone to see, and it was copyrighted. I had gotten a copyright strike, oddly enough. Um, the video hadn't even gotten 2 views. There's no comments, there's no likes on the video at all, and it already had gotten a copyright strike. So either I'm doing something right or I'm doing it wrong. I'm working on fighting that. Uh, so that's what's happening right now. It obviously wasn't me. I would never try to steal from another YouTuber or take any material from anybody else, because this has always been and has been just me since I've been on this platform and playing this game. But there are people out there who will say differently, which is fine. Um, Sadly, with finding that out, I also found out that episode 6 did not record correctly. And sadly enough, for me to have to go through and re-record episode 6, I would I'd have to go through the entire game pretty much. I'm not at a point where I'm able to turn around and go back, and instead of going back through the game and doing that part over again, I thought that I would just put this out and let you know that from episode 4, if it does re-release, to episode 5 to episode 7, because this will take the place of the 6th video. That I lost it somehow. I don't know how I deleted it. Just deleted. I literally went through a majority of the video and it was all still stuck on what was being what was on my background, as opposed to the game actually playing on the screen. So all it was just my desktop, which is kind of what you're looking at right now. Except for my face wasn't in it, and it was just my desktop screen, which I have the Silent Hill 4 door up. So it's kind of funny that it's right here ish, wherever it is. It's down, it's underneath me somewhere. But yeah, wherever that door is, that was my desktop background. So it just recorded that the entire time I played, and had gotten lost, and it took me a while to find different things. But yeah, it was just my desktop screen and nothing else, and it recorded for almost 3 hours, and there was nothing. I would love to add in some video of it, but I just was so upset I deleted it. Like, it just it didn't benefit me, and it wouldn't benefit you, so I took it down. There was no point. But I'm just so usually I get agitated with the game, which is understandable. It's not the easiest thing. I don't really know much about the game. I haven't played it before. So it's been frustrating, but it's been fun for me at the same time. I enjoy being able to sit and record myself doing this for whoever watches, and I've come to the point where I start to see what other YouTubers are going through, and it's very difficult. It's not the easiest thing, especially doing it on your own. Uh, I'm at a loss for words. Usually I'm very talkative in my videos, but this one, not so much. wish there was more I could say or do to try to justify this video any more than what it is, but it's just not happening. I was able to go back in and fix the software, as you can see, to be able to record this, so I'm hoping I can go back and record some more of newer episodes, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, however many more episodes come out of this series. Just know that if something is copyright striked again, I will let you guys know. And yeah, it's just craziness. I literally got up and was like, let's see how this video did, and then I found out that it was copyrighted. And I feel like that only happened because it was premiered and somebody looked at it instead of whatever happened. And you know what, actually I am going to go into that for a little bit. I have some time. We'll talk about that for a moment. Copyright strike was for me. I walked into a part, had noticed something, made an assessment. I don't want to take away from the video. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it like that. I'm not going to give too much information. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. There's a part in the video where I get there, I make, off of my view, I make an assumption off of the top of my head. Not even an assumption, really. It's more of an observation, if you will. And just being silly, I had said something, and in that regard, another YouTuber who also played the same exact game referenced the thing that I said in their description of their video. Did I just blow everybody's mind? Sorry, I just spat a little bit. That is disgusting. But yes, I just blew everybody's mind because I was just copyrighted on something that I had said without actually writing it down or taking away from the person's material in any way, shape, or form. What? So that's odd. I don't know the person. So it's not like there's a vendetta against me. It's just there happened to be somebody out there who had this correlation in their mind and was like, yeah, that's definitely copyrighted, when what they wrote to what I said is not copyright infringement at all. Like, I can sit here and say, like, quoting Martin Luther King, because I would have to, because it's been copywritten to quote Martin Luther King, he had a dream. Now, if I were to say I had a dream last night, that's not quoting Martin Luther King, nor does that have anything to do with Martin Luther King, but could still be taken in that direction. That's not right. That's not the correct way to do that. So whoever saw that to be in any way, shape, or form copyright, you need to understand what copywriting is before doing any of that. But yeah, I don't want to add really too much more to the fire that's already been put up. I just want it to go away. So if anybody has any more questions to it, look up what copyright is and look up what YouTubers are being copywritten for, and you'll kind of get the gist of what it is I'm going through at the moment. But it even went to the regard of me taking material from another content creator, which really confused me because all the video I take is off of a laptop that I'm literally recording with OBS software, and it has my face on it. I'm talking in it, and I don't say the same thing as the person that I'm being copywritten for. And the section that I'm being copywritten for that they sent me doesn't even have the material within the copywritten segment to hold up its claim. It happens after the segment. So they didn't even copyright the correct part of the video. So none of it is even copywritten. It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. So that's what I'm going through right now. If you have already been able to see episode 4, thankfully you were able to. If you were not, I'm trying to get it back. I'm desperately trying, and it's they cut out a very pivotal cutscene that is a very big part of the story, and I can't lose that from the video. I can't remove it from the video, and I can't just take part of the story away, because this is it's just a very big part of the story, and there would be no point in me doing these videos if I'm just skipping every cutscene or cutting cutscenes out, which is how I feel about episode 6. But if I have to go all the way back through the game and play it through again, and it just doesn't have the same feeling, and that's not something I'm willing to give up either. So I'm sad to say that this will be episode 6. So if you were here to watch me play a scary game this episode, I apologize, but I won't go back on that. This is very sacred to me. I've been having a lot of fun doing it, and it's genuine, and I guarantee that there isn't a lot of YouTubers or a lot of people that are willing to take and have that kind of pressure put onto them and be literally shot in the heart to say that I can't give you what it is that you want to see for this episode, and you have to wait until the next episode. And episode 5 and episode 7 are two completely different things, because episode 6 was going to fix all of that and give those 2 episodes that space that they needed to be filled, and I can't provide you that because it's gone. It never recorded. So I had correction. What may still have actually audio from it. So if somebody wants the audio file, I'd be more than happy to send that to you, because that's literally all it is. Aside from that, I'm torn apart right now. You can see I just have like a thing on Google where I just pulled up the image. It's, standardized image. Anybody can get it. There's nothing, different about it. I'm not holding any claim to that image whatsoever. I'm just using it as backdrop while I'm explaining what had happened to you. But at least that's what I'm saying right now, so that way people can actually see that, because for some odd apparent reason it may be taken the wrong way, and I might be attacked or something for just having that up. So who knows at this point. Sorry, I'm like tearing up a little bit. I'm agitated, to be honest. This is the first thing anything like this has happened. This is the first time that anything like this has happened. I can't speak. I'm not in the game. I'm not doing my thing. So it's a lot of ramble, and I'm very sorry. And this episode that I'm doing right now isn't going to be anywhere near as long as my other videos. Nowhere close. So I apologize for that as well, because whenever I give you guys something, it's 2 hours long almost for every video. I think my shortest one is like 45 minutes. Every time that I give you guys, well, this will probably be the shortest one, but every time I try to give you guys content, I always try to go from beginning to end, when I start playing to when I end playing, every time. So that way you get just every ounce of content that is real and genuine, and just me playing and having a good time, or being scared out of my goddamn mind. But it hurts me to not be able sorry. It hurts me not to be able to give you guys episode 6 with the content that I wanted to give you originally. And the fact that because of something not recording correctly and a mixture of just a lot of emotions, I'm giving you this instead, which I know is not the greatest thing. I know that. I know this isn't acceptable for the kind of content that I put out, but at the same time, I want it to be genuine. I don't want to go all the way back through the game, play through the same part, and not have the same emotion and the same feeling, and just, it would have been shit. It would have been a shitty video, and it wouldn't have had the same feeling as everything else. And people are like, oh, well, you could have faked it. Like, there are YouTubers that have done that. I'm not doing this to fake things. I'm doing this to be genuine. I'm doing this because this is what I like to do. I like to play games. I like to be scared. I like to goof around. Like, I like to make stupid jokes. That's what I do. And it hurts. It hurts a lot. But I'd rather give you a video like this than give you a video like that, where I'm not being genuine, where I'm not being real, and really can't speak, I'm retarded. Where I'm not being real, and where I just don't feel the same way about my other videos as I would that particular video, because when you've already done something, you've kind of been through it, and you won't have the same emotion. People are like, oh yes you will. No, you won't. Time has to go by, because you're already anticipating things. You expect things to happen. You've seen it before. Like, there has to be time between doing something where you don't remember and you forgot, and then it gets you again. That's the point of why I do what I'm doing, and I go through games I haven't played in a while, or at all, because I like to have that feeling of, like, oh crap, like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, that kind of moment. That's what I search for. That's what I want, and that's what I try to achieve every time I make a video. And, well, this is me being as open and as real as I can by doing this. And I know it seems lazy to just throw up a picture and talk for a little bit, but I'm still doing the same process. I'm recording a video, I will be editing this video, I will be putting this video up, and if it gets copyrighted, I'm going to be fighting the copyright just like I am the other copyrighted video. That's just how it's going to be. I just put up episode 5, and I was kind of scared about that one being put up, and I haven't looked to see if that one was copyrighted yet, but if it has been, I will be fighting that one as well. But if I allow this kind of thing to happen every time, I'm going to be right back where I started from. So in that, as soon as these are done, which, believe me, as soon as these are done, I will be moving on to another series, another game, something interesting, something fun, something that I'm just going to have a good time playing, and I'm just going to wish and hope and continue to go on thinking that this isn't going to happen again. But yes, thank you to everybody who's been watching so far. I appreciate it a lot, and I've been having a lot of fun, so it means a lot to me. Like, I'm smiling because I've been having a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And again, I can't say just how sorry I am for not being able to give the content that I wanted to give in this video, and that I have to sit here and talk and explain what happened for not just that video, but for another video, and why that video may not even be able to be seen right now. May not be able to be seen right now. Apologize again. But if you can't see episode 4 right now, which if you can, thankfully you can, it's not about the money. I'm not making money. I don't know enough people. I don't have enough people on my channel. I don't even have enough subscribers or anything to make money out of this. This is all purely for me having fun and your entertainment. So if you're able to watch episode 4, I'm grateful that you are. I am so happy. Because then, like, you're not that far behind. So if you get to see 4 and you just watched 5, or whatever wherever you're at right now, I'm hoping that you can stay involved until this video. And I'm hoping that this is the only hiccup for all of my videos from now on coming out of this game. Because it hurts a lot to tell you that I made a video already for episode 6. I had a great time going through it. I had a horrible time going through it. Meaning, like, I had a wonderful time playing the game, but it was scary as all crap. I'm trying to cuss less, but it's not happening. Especially when I play these games. But, like, it hurts. It hurts. I was getting somewhere, and then I got caught up in the emotion again, and it just pulled me back in. Oh, man. It sucks to say that this is episode 6. Is that the best thing? That's probably more than likely what's going to be in my description for my video, and this will just be episode 6. That's exactly how it's going to be marked. This will be JustPlayIt's Silent Hill for the Room number 6. And again, if you've been enjoying everything I've been putting out so far, I appreciate it so much. I really do. I really do appreciate it, because it's not really so much that it encourages me to continue going through this, but it makes it more fun, because then I have people laughing at the stupid stuff I do, and that's all I've ever done pretty much my whole life. So like right now, there's probably people standing outside my house looking at me through a window, and they're like, what the fuck is he doing? Because I'm just talking to a computer. I don't give a fuck. I do it because it's fun. I love it. I love it. But it really does hurt me to say that I'm not giving you the content that I want to. And it really hurts me to say that I had a wonderful time playing for that episode, and it's lost. And I'm gonna have an even better time with episode 7, and I know the lead up is just gonna be so oddly bizarre and out of place. But know that in the next episode, because I kind of have an idea due to the last episode and how that went, this next episode is going to be just insane. It's going to be like my whole brain is just, it's poop right now. There's crap sloshing around up in here, but it's going to be nuts, and I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun and scary as fuck. But now to get you caught up. If you made it this far along, I'm going to catch you up as best as I can, as fast as I can. I'm sorry I rambled that entire time. I just needed to get some emotions out and just all that poop that happened. But I'm going to catch you up. Okay? The best I can do. From 5 to where we are at 7. Okay? So, the guy we thought was Walter, well, who I thought was Walter, who crawled out of my wall, he's not Walter. Walter is this Nickelback looking guy. That's the best way to describe it. That just came out of like a bootleg Matrix. You with me? Hope you're following me. Alright, as crazy shit happens, bing bong boom, it's just, okay. That's pretty much the biggest reveal that I've found so far think, from 5 to 7. That's pretty much the biggest reveal. Yeah, we find out who Walter really is, which it hurts me to say that Walter, as we've known Walter, isn't really Walter. I'm still going to call him Walter. He's Walter the Wall Man. He came through, is now my best friend. Like, that's Walty. If I could get a shirt, just a full-on shirt, with him coming through the wall and just being like, hey, buddy, or something, I don't know, something great, like, or something funny like that, I'm doing it. Because he's Walter to me. That's who I thought that name originally implied. And he tried to stop me. That's why he came through the wall, I think. He came through the wall. I was standing there, like right by this, if you can see it on the screen, right by the chair, by that little counter thing coming out. And he pushed the chair down and tackled me and was like, no, you can't leave. Stay inside. It's safer in here. That's what I believe. Even though that was nowhere near true. That's what I believe. Sorry. I don't even know what that was. That was just me being... Again, this is just what I do. I'm weird. And I have fun doing it. But yeah. If you made it this far, thank you. If you've been watching my videos from 1 until this episode, which is episode 6, thank you. Again, I don't know how I was even copyright striked. I'm not making any money off of it. They're not making any money off of it. There's no point. I am not that big of a YouTuber for that to hurt me, really, or hurt them. It hurts you. That's the only person that's hurting right now, is you guys, because you don't get to watch it if you're not able to see it because it's been copyright striked. That one. So, yeah. I cannot believe that happened. I cannot believe that video is gone. And I cannot believe how great this next video is going to be. And I promise you, I'm going to do everything in my power. I'm going to make sure this video recorded. I'm going to record like 3 more videos after this video. And not even of me playing, just me doing stupid stuff to make sure that my recording is working and that everything is right and that everything's in the right spot and everything is just correct. And then I'm going to record an episode and give you episode 7, which I'm just, I cannot wait to play. So excited about this next episode. So, things have just been like, things have just been happening. I'm further along and crazy stuff's going on. Oh, I forgot about that. Next, I was talking about Walter, and I thought that was the only big pivotal thing that really happened, and I forgot to tell you guys about the neighbor, and there's stuff going on with the neighbor, and she's in the hospital right now, and that's episode 7. I feel like that was the best way to segue into that. I don't know if she's dead or alive. We think she might be alive, which if you're at a hospital, you're more than likely alive. So hopefully she's okay, and we're gonna save her from the hospital and whatever the fuck is in the hospital. So that will be episode 7. And I think I'm just gonna leave this episode here. I think I did plenty of explaining. There was some stupid stuff in this video that you watched. I went over what happened to my other video, if you're not able to see it, and why this one has no video game content in it whatsoever. It's just me blabbing in front of a door that has chains on it. Cool. If this even comes up, because it may or may not have recorded, I don't know. But, thank you for watching again, and, I don't know when the next one will be, but I know it's going to be good because it's genuine, and that's what matters to me the most. Alright, well, you guys got things to do and stuff, so, well, by you guys, I mean these guys, because they got to type and edit and just bunch of crap, so, thank you so much. Alright, bye. Go. whatever.